Hi, Shay Lynch here, Auto Monkey Business, creator of the Business Success Academy, director of Future State, where we give your business back its time. And welcome to another video in the Future State of 5, where I'm sharing great strategies and content to help you take your business to the next level. Today's video I want to start with a question, and it's a question I want you to ask yourself every day of every week of every month of the year. Why? Because things change. Markets change, customers change, economic climates change, our people change, our suppliers change. In fact, the only constant in business is change. So guess what? You've got to lead that change. And that question is, what is your business value? What is the value that you provide to your clients that cause them to take money out of their pocket and put it in your pocket? Money exchange. Because I have a very specific definition of what I believe value to be. And that is any activity that is aligned for your business to achieve that sale. Because sometimes it's not an easy question to answer because so many things can happen in business, and you got to create that win-win. A win for your client's business and a win for yours. Just as much as you add value to their business, they have to add value to yours. Because when you've done a post-job analysis, that is, if you've done a post-job analysis, did you make the profit you were supposed to? Because things change. Sometimes you don't. More often than not, you don't. Did something change in the proposal? Did you miss something in the proposal? Did your client change the goalposts? What changed? And what can you do next time so you don't have that change? You can control things better. Because it's not always easy to find that win-win. And very little of your process, believe it or not, adds value. I was working with a client recently, and when I analyzed their process, their core sales process, it was end-to-end from start to finish, first supplier to last customer, I analysed and came to the result that only 5% of their business process, sales process, was adding value to the business. When I shared this information with them, they were none too impressed, to say the least. And one of them was very quick to say, well, our sales conversions, while they're not good, they're 40%. And I said, yes, I know that. But out of that 40% sales that you achieved, would you believe that 30% of those sales did not add any value because you lost money on those sales? So the net gain was only 5%. And that is the harsh reality of business. We do so many things in business that do not add value. They're your first priority, the activities that lead to the sale. So with that, I want you to think about three things for me, right? The first one, I want you to divide the time and the processes down to the activities that lead to the sale. And I call them the value-adding activities. The ones that are directly, not indirectly, directly related to the sale. And once you've done that, and you've looked at all the activities in your business, by definition, believe it or not, everything else in your business is not adding value to your client. It may add value to your business, but they don't care about that. It's not adding value to the client, and they don't want to be paying for that. So you've got all these non-value adding activities in your business, and I want you to divide those in two. Ones that are support activity, the necessary non-value add, and that could be a purchasing department, sales support, marketing. They're the support activities, and I want you to do one thing, and I want you to make sure you streamline them as much as possible so the net cost does not eat into your gross profits. And then you've got the complete non-value adding activities, and they can come in many, many different forms, and they tend to grow organically over time, and sometimes they just become part and parcel of the process. And when I ask the question to clients, why do you do this? Oh, well, we've always done this. And that is the question, or that's the answer to the question I get all the time. So I want you to divide them into your non-value, into your support and your complete wasteful activities. And I want you to do two things. As I said, streamline those necessary support activities, but I want you to develop strategies to eradicate those non-value adding activities as much as possible, the waste. And sometimes it's not always straightforward, and sometimes it's not always easy to identify the waste. And with that, why I'm saying that is because it's a continuous improvement process. You're going to do this continually every day of every week of every month. Because what happens? What is the prize? Well, first of all, I'll tell you, the prize is not necessarily just not doing those so your gross profits grow, right, to your customer, and you do things right and you create valuable customers. Yes, that is very, very important. But the true prize is that once you remove those activities, you now free up capacity in your business. So what you should do with that extra capacity in your business, fill it with more business. Don't rationalize your business and enter the cost-cutting spiral where your business shrinks. Fill that capacity with new business, because what happens? You've just scaled your business without scaling your costs. Because you've got profits, you've got new sales, you've developed a new market, you fill that capacity, And that new sales is more profits at a first level, but that profit is double profits because the labor is essentially free. You haven't hired any more people to actually do that work, so it's a double win. And that is the quickest way and the most effective way to scale your business without scaling your cost. And it boils down to understanding the different types of activities you do, the value and the non-value. So over to you. There's no point in me telling you all this good stuff without you doing something about it. So what I want you to do is I want you to start analyzing in your core processes what are the activities that you do, the value activities that you do that lead to a customer sale, that the customer is willing to pay money for. And then I want you to analyze the non-value add in your business. What is the necessary and what is the complete non-value add? And then once you understand that, the most important thing next is what are you going to do about it? How are you going to eradicate it and mitigate them as much as possible so you can scale your business without scaling your costs. This is Shay Lynch saying thank you for your time, and I wish you every success in your business.